naming what I feel. Words just bend and break what's real. Every label falls apart before it ever leaves my heart. There's no story left to tell. Nothing rising, nothing fell. Just a space that doesn't ask who I am or who I was. I don't follow, I don't chase. Even time has lost its place. What was heavy, what was mine, now just passes undefined. There's no shape to keep, nothing buried, nothing deep. No reflection I can hold, no more edges, no more roads. There's no shape to keep. Even silence feels complete. Not becoming, not undoing, just existing without choosing. Every memory thins out, like a voice without a mouth. I can hear it but it fades before it fully resonates. I don't gather broken parts, I don't map or measure scars. What dissolves was never meant to return in any sense. I don't need to make it clear what was lost or what is here. Meaning slips the more I try, so I let it pass me by. Maybe truth is not a thing, not a place or what it brings. Just the end of the need to understand why it breaks or where it lands again. Like a line erased in sand, no beginning, no demand, still is there. In the absence, in the blur, something quiet starts to stir everywhere. There's no shape to keep, nothing waking, nothing sleeps. Not a burden, not release, just a stillness without peace. There's no shape to keep, and I'm done with what it means. Not forever, not goodbye, just no reason left to try. The river bends but never asked why it carries what is past. Stones beneath, they shift and wait, never choosing where they stay. The wind moves through the hollow trees, speaking things we cannot read. Leaves will fall without a sound, still they never hit the ground. Clouds don't question where they go, they just gather, break and flow. Somewhere in their silent drift is every answer we resist. And I am like the shifting tide, pulling back what I can't hide. Every wave I leave behind still returns in different lines. I am like the mountain air, clear and gone but always there. Not a form that I can keep, just a height I'll never reach. The forest grows around the dark, Roots entangled, torn apart, still it stands without a name. Every loss becomes its frame. Snow will fall on broken ground, soft enough to not be found, covering what lies beneath without asking what it means. Seasons change without regret. Nothing stays but nothing ends. In between the rise and fall, there's no answer there at all. Maybe I was never meant to be still or permanent like the sea, never holding any shape, yet it never dissipates endlessly. Like the sky that never keeps all the storms it had to meet. Still it's wide. In the chaos and the calm, there's a truth without a form I can't hide. So I move like rivers do, never certain if I through. Every turn I can't explain, still I follow anyway. I dissolve like morning mist, gone before it can exist. Not a reason, not a sign, just a life that isn't mine. The ocean breathes but never stays. Every shore it leaves, it erases. Footprints fade before they form, like they never once belonged. The sunlight slips through fractured glass, never caring what will last. Every beam that touches skin disappears the way it came. Shadows stretch then disappear, never asking why they're here. In the space they leave behind is the shape I cannot find. And the moonlight falling rain, never sure what I became. Every drop that hits the ground still gets lost without a sound. I'm a flicker in the night, gone before it learns to shine. Not a spark that I can claim, just a fire without a name. The desert hums an empty heat, holding echoes incomplete. Every grain that slips away never begs itself to stay. Stars dissolve before the dawn, like they never carried on. Every light we thought was real fades before we learn to feel. Time unfolds without a thread, pulling all we never said. In between the lose and keep, there's a silence buried deep. Maybe I was made to drift, not to hold or to exist. Like the dust, carried by a word unseen, never lost but never been, turning slow. Like a voice without a sound, spinning circles never found. Still it goes, in the breaking, in the flow. There's a truth I'll never know, but it grows. So I fade like evening skies, never wrong and never right. Every color that I lose still becomes another hue. I unravel thread by thread, every ocean breeze but never stays. Every shore it leaves, it erases. Footprints fade before they form, like they never once belonged. The sunlight slips through fractured glass, never caring what will last. Every beam that touches skin disappears the way it came. Shadows drift and disappear, never asking why they're here. In the space they leave behind is the shape I cannot find. And I move like falling rain, never sure what I became. Every drop that hits the ground still gets lost without a sound. I'm a flicker in the night, gone before it learns to shine. Not a spark that I can claim, just a fire without a name. The desert hums an empty heat, holding echoes incomplete. Every grain that slips away never begs itself to stay. Stars dissolve before the dawn, like they never carried on. Every lie we thought was real fades before we learn to feel. Time unfolds without a thread, pulling all we never said. In between the loose and keep, there's a silence buried deep. Maybe I was made to drift, not to hold or to exist like the dust. Carried by a world unseen, never lost but never been. Turning slow, like a voice without a sound, spinning circles, never found. Still it goes, in the breaking, in the flow. There's a truth I'll never know, but it grows. So I fade like evening skies, never wrong and never right. Every color that I lose still becomes another hue. I unravel thread by thread, every word I left unsaid. Not a story I can claim, just a life without a name. The river bends but never asks why it carries what is past. Stones beneath the shifting weight, never choosing where they stay. The wind moves through the hollow trees, speaking things we cannot read. Leaves will fall without a sound, still they never hit the ground. Clouds don't question where they go, they just gather, break and flow. Somewhere in this silent drift is every answer we resist. And I am like the shifting tide, pulling back what I can't hide. Every wave I leave behind still returns in different lines. I am like the mountain air, clear and gone but always there. Not a form that I can keep, just a height I'll never reach. shadows around the dark, roots entangled, torn apart. Still it stands without a name. Every loss becomes its frame. Snow will fall on broken ground, soft enough to not be found, covering what lies beneath without asking what it means. Seasons change without regret. Nothing stays but nothing ends. In between the rise and fall, there's no answer there at all. Maybe I was never meant to be still or permanent like the sea. Never holding any shade, yet it never dissipates endlessly. Like the sky that never keeps all the storms it had to meet, still it's wide. In the chaos, in the calm, there's a truth without a form I can't hide. So I move like rivers do, never certain, never through. Every turn I can't explain, still I follow anyway. I dissolve like morning mist, gone before it can exist. Not a reason, not a sign, just a life that isn't mine. The tide comes and then pulls away, like it never meant to stay. Every line it tries to trace gets erased without a trace. The morning breaks but doesn't keep any promises it speaks. Light dissolves on empty ground, like it was never meant to be found. Voices fade before they land, slipping through what we can't understand. In the silence left behind is a shape I'll never find. And I move like passing air, never here but everywhere. Every breath I try to take feels like something I can't make. I'm a moment out of time, falling through what isn't mine. Not a place that I can claim, just a life without a name. The night unfolds without a sound, stretching shadows all around. Every star we thought would stay burns itself and fades away. The ground beneath begins to shift, every truth begins to drift. What was solid turns to none before it's ever truly done. Nothingness and nothing waits, everything just dissipates. In between the dark and light, there's no wrong and there's no right. Oh. Maybe I was never real, just a thing I couldn't feel, like the rain. Falling down but never known, every drop is still alone, all the same. Like a dream that won't remain, slipping through the waking brain, gone mistake. Every line it tries to trace gets erased without a trace. The morning breaks but doesn't keep any promises it speaks. Light dissolves on empty ground like it was never meant to be found. Voices fade before they land, slipping through what we can't understand. In the silence left behind is a shape I'll never find. And I move like passing air, never here but everywhere. Every breath I try to take feels like something I can't make. I'm a moment out of time, falling through what isn't mine. Not a place that I can claim, just a life without a name. The night unfolds without a sound, stretching shadows all around. Every star we thought would stay burns itself and fades away. The ground beneath begins to shift, every truth begins to drift. What was solid turns to none before it's ever truly done. Nothingness and nothing waits, everything just dissipates. In between the dark and light, there's no wrong and there's no right. Oh. Maybe I was never real, just a thing I couldn't feel, like the rain. Falling down but never known, every drop is still alone, all the same. Like a dream that won't remain, slipping through the waking brain, gone again. In the end, the sevenfold, there's a truth I'll never hold. But it grows so I fade like distant waves, never lost but never saved. Every turn I can't explain leads me back to this again. I unravel piece by piece, never finding any peace. Not a soul that I can be, just a ghost of what is me. I stop naming what I feel, words just bend and break what's real. Every label falls apart before it ever leaves my heart. There's no story left to tell, nothing rising, nothing fell. Just a space that doesn't ask who I am or who I was. I don't follow, I don't chase, even time has lost its place. What was heavy, what was mine, now just passes undefined. There's no shape to keep, nothing buried, nothing deep. No reflection I can hold, no more edges, no more roles. There's no shape to keep, even silence feels complete. Not becoming, not undoing, just existing without choosing. Every memory thins out, like a voice without a mouth. I can hear it but it fades before it fully resonates. I don't gather broken parts, I don't map or measure scars, but what dissolves was never meant to return in any sense. I don't need to make it clear what was lost or what is here. I mean, it slips the more I try, so I let it pass me by. Maybe truth is not a thing, not a place or what it brings, just the end of the need to understand why it breaks or where it lands again. Like a line erased in sand, no beginning, no demand, still it's there. In the absence and the blur, something quiet starts to stir. Everywhere, there's no shade to keep. Nothing waking, nothing sleeps. Not a burden, not release, just a stillness without peace. There's no shape to keep, and I'm done with what it means. Not forever, not goodbye, just no reason left to try. The river runs but never knows every place it never chose, carving lines to borrow land, never held by where it stands. The quiet hum beneath the ground carries things that make no sound, every echo left to fade before it ever learns its name. Light will bend and disappear, never asking why it's here. In the space it leaves behind is a truth I can't define. And I drift like scattered sand, slipping through a closed hand. Every piece I try to hold turns to something uncontrolled. I'm a shadow out of place, fading in and out of space. Not a shape that I can own, nothing ever calls me home. Shifts without a trace, buildings rise and lose their face. Every edge we thought was real blurs the moment. We can feel the silence stretching in between all the things we never seen. Covers more than it reveals, hides the parts that never heal. Time moves slow then disappears, measured not in days but fears. In between the loss and gain, nothing ever stays the same. Maybe I was never meant to belong to where I went, like the wind, touching everything it knows, but it never truly holds. Letting go, like a spark that can't remain, burning bright then gone again, still it glows. In the endless in between, there's a place I've never seen, but it shows. So I fall like fading light, gone before it turns to night. Every step I can't retrace leaves me in another place. I dissolve without a sign, no beginning, no design. Not a path that I can own, nothing ever calls me home. runs but never knows every place it never chose, carving lines through borrowed land, never held by where it stands. The quiet hum beneath the ground carries things that make no sound, every echo left to fade before it ever learns its name. Light will bend and disappear, never asking why it's here. In the space it leaves behind is a truth I can't define, and I drift like scattered sand, slipping through a closed hand. Every piece I try to hold turns to something uncontrolled. I'm a shadow out of place, fading in and out of space, not a shape that I can own, nothing ever calls me home. Skyline shifts without a trace, buildings rise and lose their face. Every edge we thought was real blurs the moment we can feel. The silence stretching in between all the things we never seen covers more than it reveals, hides the parts that never heal. Time moves slow then disappears, measured not in days but fears. In between the loss and gain, nothing ever stays the same. Maybe I was never meant to belong to where I went, like the wind, touching everything it knows but it never truly holds, letting go. Like a spark that can remain burning bright then gone again, still it glows in the endless in between. There's a place I've never seen, but it shows. So I fall like fading light, gone before it turns to night.